back today with my annual holiday gift guide. I put together a list of some gift ideas for you guys. I only included items that are luxurious but practical and affordable. And the very first one is a candle, of course. The holiday time is all about candles, and the one I want to mention is from CELINE. You guys know this is one of my favorite luxury purchases of 2024. I smelled every single one of them and chose this one as my favorite one. Even though I got this in the beginning of the year, I want to say, like sometime around like springtime, I knew this would be the perfect one for like fall and winter because it just smells like it. And I also have another one that I haven't opened yet, so I can show you guys like what it would actually look like. This one is my second favorite, which is called Night Clubbing. Comes in a box like this. And even though this is a designer candle, it's actually pretty affordable. Let me check the price again. Yeah, this is $110, which makes this an affordable luxury. I also love the packaging of this. I mean, black and white goes well with pretty much everything. And I was really surprised by the throw of this candle. You really don't need to burn this for a long time because the moment you light this up, within like a couple minutes, you can smell it everywhere. This really is a personal favorite, so I had to mention this to you guys. The next one is another personal favorite, and I tried to show you guys something else this time, so I brought out this one. Hermes tableware, you guys. I really think the holiday is the perfect time to give someone a piece of Hermes tableware. This one in particular is the DECO coffee mug. You guys know I usually talk about the breakfast cup and saucer set, but this one I thought I'd show you guys in case that wasn't really your thing. But this is just another example. I think this would be perfect for any, you know, cup of tea, hot chocolate. I just thought I'd show you guys something different today because I know I've been talking about the breakfast cup a lot recently, but I really think that is such a nice gift. They have so many different collections to choose from, so if you want something very like Hermes, I think the MOSAIQUE collection is a good one. I don't think you can go wrong with DECO. The Soleil collection is also really good, but that particular breakfast cup design that I personally love, I know it's not available in every single collection, but even in other collections they have so many beautiful cups. That's why I'm keeping this pretty broad, just the tableware itself, along with any cups or mugs. I think a really good one also is their dessert plate. That one I feel like is very practical. You can just put some fruits on it, you can eat desserts off of it. It's also not too big or as expensive as, you know, their dinner plate, so I would also recommend that. The DECO one is beautiful. The MOSAIQUE collection dessert plates, that one is very Hermes, but it really is beautiful. It also has 24K gold, I believe, like all throughout the design, which makes it so much more beautiful because you really see the detail and it has a little bit of that like gold speckle. Next item is something that's on my personal wish list, and it is this beautiful card holder from Cartier. I have actually been wanting this for some time now, but I did get a lot of card holders this year, so I'm just trying to be good. And I also noticed that Cartier now has a lot of card holders, a lot of wallets as well, in so many different colors and like, you know, some patterns, prints. But I have to say, if you're gonna pick up something from Cartier, I think it really has to be very classic in this burgundy color, and this is my favorite one. The design is just perfect. It's simple, it's classic, very on brand, and this is really all you need. Some gold detail with the burgundy, like that's it. It really is a true classic item, and for a luxury like card holder, this is really on the more affordable side. And you can also get this engraved, so some personalization that you can do that'll make it extra special. Next, I have some skincare items to share with you, and I really think skincare is very big during the holiday time, obviously because of the weather. And the very first one I have to mention is a BR mask. At first, when I was creating this list, I thought of mentioning this mask instead, the mask VIVANT, because it really is my go-to. I would say this is really my favorite one from the brand, but the smell. It's like a big caveat. I always mention this when I talk about this mask, but the smell is really not for everyone, and I don't want you guys to follow my recommendation and give this to someone and become this person that gave out a smelly gift. Like, I don't want that to happen at all. So I'm including this one instead, the VISOLATINE. But if your person is okay with the smell, doesn't care, or is already like familiar with the smell, Mask VIVANT is the way to go. This is truly the best one. It's also, is it the lowest price one? I have 4 masks from BR, and this is the cheapest one. Their masks can really range from like $80. I think this is like 78, 80 or something like that, to like 300. So this is really a good entryway to the brand. It's also my favorite one. It's the best. You can use this like 2 to 3 times a week. I love using this in a hot bath. I did that yesterday. It's just good for everything, like overall skincare. But if that smell is going to like scare you away, also it has this really dark brown, like reddish brown hue, so you kind of look scary. So if you're kind of like on the fence about this, then I have a solution for you, and it is Masque VISOLATINE. This one is honestly the most perfect one for this time of the year. I would say starting now all the way through like March/April, because this is the most hydrating one. Unlike the VIVANT mask, this one is like a cream color. It actually looks like a cream, it feels like a cream, a very thick one. So even when you have it on, it's like less scary, but it's also the most hydrating one. So if you have dry skin, or even if you have like oily skin, anyone in the winter climate is going to need extra hydration during this time. So this is the best one, and you just have to leave it on your face for, I would say, like 15 to 20 minutes and rinse it off. But what I actually like to do is just leave it on for like as long as possible, because it's not one of those masks that will dry out on your face. It's not going to flake off. It's not one of those like clay masks that are going to like really like dry out your face. This just feels like any other cream on your face. You just kind of forget about it, watch some TV, and then just rinse it off, and now you have this like baby smooth, like softest skin ever. So I had to mention this one. And then I have another item from BR that I had to mention, and it is their lip balm, which is called BIOKISS. This, I believe I mentioned in my Valentine's Day gift guide, and I have been using this every single night, and I still have a long way to go. So this one, even though it's a pretty expensive little lip balm, this will last a long time because it's very concentrated. You only need like a dot of it every night. This is hands down the best lip balm, and because it's going on your lips, you might end up eating it a little bit. So I suggest you to go with something that doesn't have any unnecessary coloring, unnecessary fragrance. This to me is a true luxurious gift that anyone can benefit from. And then another personal favorite is this red light therapy mask from Dr. Dennis Gross. I picked this up during the Sephora sale sometime last year, and I really have been loving this. This actually comes with a strap that you can put around your head, but I just like to hold it on my face because each session I think is around like 3 minutes, and it has 3 settings. The very first one, the red, and then the purple, and then the magenta. So the purple one is for like acne, and then the third one, the magenta one, is like red light therapy plus acne care. So it's really good when you have some like trouble spots. But the very first setting, the red light, is what I've been using the most, and I really felt the effects and like the power of red light therapy when I recently got a really bad cut on my fingers. When you're using this on your face, it's not something that you're going to see like overnight results from. It's something that you have to be very diligent with, just incorporate into like your everyday routine, and it's mostly going to be for that long-term effect of it. However, when I had this really bad cut, for some reason, I just randomly thought of this mask. I was like, why don't I just use this on my hand? Because red light is supposed to help with everything, right? Not only your wrinkles, inflammation, but also to heal faster, right? So I would just put my hand under this mask, and I would do like 5 sessions at once. And I did it every single day. It was a pretty bad cut because it wouldn't stop bleeding for like 2 days. Because I took care of it so well with this in the very beginning, I really feel like it healed so nicely. It never got infected, and it also didn't hurt, which was very surprising because it's also on my knuckle, which is a very like difficult area to heal because you're moving your hand a lot, and I'm also right-handed, so I'm always using my hand. That made me love this mask even more, and I personally like to do a lot of my Christmas shopping like right around now, because this is when we see a lot of like Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, lots of discounts everywhere. And this mask, along with any other like red light therapy masks that you see on the market, they are pretty expensive. So I wanted to mention this today so you guys can start looking at some deals and get a really good discount on it. The very last item is none other than a nice bottle of wine. Alcohol isn't my personal favorite, but I do appreciate a very nice bottle. And I've noticed over the years that a lot of people really love alcohol gifts, and there are so many options, from wine to whiskey, cognac, Japanese whiskey, so there's really something for everyone. But my personal favorite this year has been Dal Forno. I am in love with their red wine, and this was the very first wine, not just red, but like wine in general, where I could drink the entire bottle without getting a headache. I think it's the way they produce the wine. Something is in their wine that is just so amazing. It tastes amazing, but this is just one example. So if you're feeling stuck, you don't know what to get, you're out of ideas, I just want to remind you that there's always alcohol. I also love DECO, the dessert wine. I feel like you either love it or hate it. So again, it really boils down to who this gift is for. So that's it, you guys. Those are my holiday gift ideas that I want to share with you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!